In this video, we're going to go ahead and replace our ignition coil boots located on each individual ignition coil. Once you have your hood open, you want to go ahead and locate the engine cover here. There's going to be two plastic tabs here, or knobs, holding the cover on. Use a flathead screwdriver, turn the knob counterclockwise a quarter turn. That'll actually unlock the cover, and you can go ahead and pop this off and remove it. Now on this particular engine, it's a V6. We're going to have 3 ignition coils up front and 3 in the back. You want to go ahead and release the connector on your ignition harness here. You can use a small pocket screwdriver. You can also just try pushing on the little tab on the back side of it. Sometimes that tab gets a little stuck. So you can use a pocket screwdriver, push down on the tab, and we're going to try and wiggle this connector off. Once you get that clip released, you'll be able to pull that connector off. Using a 10mm socket, you go ahead and loosen and remove the nut right here. You want to reach down and grab that coil, and we want to pull that straight out. So just kind of wiggle that and pull that out. Just give it a little wiggle, and you'll be able to pop that out. I'm going to go ahead and peel off the bottom portion of the boot. We're going to use our pick, just kind of poke it in between the coil and the boot, and just run it around. And you can go ahead and grab that boot, twist that off like so. On the top portion of the coil, you're going to have another seal. Just kind of pick and roll that out. Continue to do that around the perimeter, and pretty much use your thumb, continue to work this out. I'm going to pull that seal out. If you want, you can use that pick. Just get in there and work that out around the perimeter. Just pop that off. Slide it right off the coil. I'm going to go ahead and take our upper seal, slide that down in. You want to press this in all the way around, make sure that that seal is seated. Next, we have our boot on the end here. What we're going to do is take a little bit of dielectric grease, put a little bit on the inside of our coil here, a little bit on the perimeter. Take our boot, just slide that up, and you're going to feel it pop right into place. And a little bit of grease on the top edge. We're just going to run our finger around, creating a little grease seal around the perimeter. And the coil is ready for installation. And go ahead and lower your coil down into place. Line that up and push that in. Push that coil down and get the anchoring nut installed. Once we get that nut caught, we're going to go ahead and snug that down. Once that nut bottoms out, you're pretty good there. It doesn't have to be super tight. You want to connect your electrical connector on the top, so line that up. You're going to push down on that. And you can feel it and hear it lock into place. The procedure for this coil is the same for the other 5. Go ahead and repeat that process. In order to get to install our engine cover, there's going to be 2 rubber pins on the back side, or rubber grommets. What we want to do is we actually want to go ahead and work these off. It's going to be 2 of them. Once we get those off of the cover, we're going to put them on to the engine. So you want to go ahead and take that grommet and want to work that in right here, and one on the other side right here. And then when we install our cover, those pins will press into that, expand, and lock it into place. Let's go ahead and line this up. Press it down, you can feel them lock in. Now we have our two tabs right here, or knobs. We want to go ahead and lock those. So use your screwdriver, quarter turn, and you can feel it lock into place, and do the same on this side. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.